All right. I don't know how to say this, but my previous video, I'll give you the exact number. The previous video where I spoke about the 21-year-old Muslim, Indian Muslim, Suleiman Rahim Khan, who was lynched by a mob in front of his family, killed. Okay. I posted that on my channel. As usual, I received people with different opinions, and you have that the hardcore Hindutva supporters who are putting insensitive comments like laughing emoji, haha, suits him right, deserved, well deserved. I didn't take them very seriously. Okay, but you'll not believe, I received emails and messages privately. Being decent means in a very respectable manner, telling me that this is fake news, or you don't know the real story. And at first I was just like, okay, this is just one guy saying, until one of them, from his actual account, he sent me a WhatsApp message. Now I will not share, because I've always told you, if you trust me, I will always keep your identity private. I will never leak it. That is why customers and clients trust me. Okay. So this gentleman, he's from India. He's a Hindu. He wrote to me from his actual account, and this is what he said. And I thought it would be very interesting for me to read it out to you. I would like you to listen to what he has to say, and then I want you to dissect and tell me whether what he is saying, is it true or false. Okay, and mind you, I give you the reference point. The reference was this 21-year-old Muslim boy, Suleiman Rahim Khan, who was lynched by a mob in front of his family, and he was killed just for just because he was seen with a Hindu girl, just for talking. So this is what he mentioned. Okay, this guy, I will not take his name, and I don't know. Maybe I'll share the screenshots, but I just want to make sure that I don't share his details of any kind. So I gave him a word that I'll keep it private. This is what he said. This is exactly, I'm reading exactly as he has put it. Hi, dear Loy. I saw a video on how a Muslim man was killed for talking to a Hindu girl. The reality is much deeper than that. I thought I should mention it. So initially, I'm being honest, I thought he was trying to say that, there is something sinister, or this boy, like he was actually standing by the Muslim boy and saying that, he suffered a lot, or his family suffered. So I didn't know what he was going to say. Then he put it, the Muslims in India are not as innocent as you think. And the minute I read that sentence, I was like, okay, now here we have another point of view where they will actually justify the killing. Now, I'm not going to judge him. Okay. I want you to listen to his point of view without judging or hating him. He spoke to me in a very polite, very nice manner. So let's listen to what he has to say. Like I told him, I'm not anti-Hindu. I give everyone a fair chance to say their side of the story. And this is what he said. So I'm reading out exactly what he has typed. I'll see if I can put a screenshot. So this is what he said. The Muslims in India are not as innocent as you think. They have a hidden agenda to make India an Islamic country, and they have been forming many organizations to do that. PFI, which stands for the Popular Front of India, is just one which has been banned. Okay, I'm not aware of PFI. Let me just check. Okay, what is the percentage of Hindus, Muslims, and Christians in India? So I'm just taking three religions. According to the census, Wikipedia, okay, it shows here Wikipedia. I know some of you will say Wikipedia is also fake. Give me something. Okay, here it says Hinduism. There's a pie chart. Hinduism is 79.8%. Islam is 14.2%. Christianity is 2.3%. Sikhism 1.7%. Buddhism 0.7%. Animism, Adivasi 0.5, Jainism 0.4, no religion 0.2. That's me. Okay. Other 0.2. So Islam is around, say, roughly 14%. Okay. So he claims that Islam is trying to take over. In fact, I find it very funny when our Hindus say that Christians are taking over when Christians are hardly 2.3%. Why are you guys worried at 2.3%? It's like you're 98% and Christians are only 2%. Okay, anyway, coming back to what he said. So PFI has the Popular Front of India, which is one which is just banned. They wanted to convert India into an Islamic state by 2047. Now, I'm not aware whether this is true or false. You tell me whether there is this thing called PFI, whether they wanted to convert India. I don't know. And there is a concept called love jihad. Not again. Love jihad, I've been hearing it so many times. I've asked people to kind of show me the evidence, and they keep telling me in Kerala it is very rampant, or southern part of India. Some people claim that it is all over India, but what I found out is that movie, Kerala Files or something like that. Kerala Story, yeah. So it seems they are targeting Hindu girls. Now, once again, you tell me whether this is true or false. Okay, I'm being honest with you. I'm being transparent. I do listen, before you jump the gun. I am aware that in Islam they want you to bring people to their faith. Like Christianity, they want people to come to the faith. But the difference between Christians and Muslims, in Muslims, it is mandatory. If you're the guy, you can marry a girl of a different faith. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because I was in Dubai for 40 years. This is what I know. If you're a guy, you can marry a girl of a different faith. But if you're a girl, Muslim, you can't marry a man of a different faith. Okay? And if you're a guy and you marry a girl of a different faith, then she has to dress, act, and behave like the Islamic faith. Okay? Whether she follows, doesn't follow, I'm not too sure, but in majority of the cases, once you marry, of course, you have a society of the family, they all go to pray. You can't dress up in a Christian clothes or Hindu clothes and say, I'll do puja for Hanuman when they all go into the mosque. So they do wear their abaya. I've seen this in Dubai. Okay. But the children must be raised as Muslims. I've seen plenty, almost all the cases. In very rare cases, do they allow the wife to follow her own religion, but externally she has to wear the abaya and all that. So I'm very aware in Islam, they're very particular in converting people. Okay, hear me out before you jump the gun. But this concept of love jihad, it's more like Andrew Tate becoming the lover boy and making girls do things. I find that a bit far-fetched and ridiculous. Are they extremists? Are they extremist groups or terrorist groups that do that? They set up love traps? Possible. But I don't think it is as rampant as our Indian Hindus make it out to be. Okay. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm pretty sure it must be it must be like 1 in 1,000. Like, because I've always asked people, okay, show me the evidence, show me the proof, show me something. And they say, no, you don't know. And, then they say, okay, I'll send you a video or I'll send you a JPEG image. Show me a news, article or something. Because when I did search online, remember, this is a BJP controlled India, 11 years, BJP controlled media. And if you're still not able to get a news link with evidence to prove love jihad, then it doesn't exist. Then it's just an urban legend. Because when I did search online, Google, I found out that there are claims made, FIRs registered, but there was no substantial evidence. So, again, I'm telling you, maybe you know more than me. Please go ahead and prove me wrong. And I have no stake in the game. I have no, skin in the game. I don't mind you say, if you prove Muslims are guilty, fine. Christians are guilty, fine. But let's be fair. Give me the evidence. Don't say, oh, you're a dumbass. You don't know anything. Okay, I don't know anything, but what is the evidence? Show me. And when I tell people, show me the link, They'll give me a YouTuber who's giving an opinion. They'll give me an Instagram reel. Give me a news link. News link. Okay. So he says there's a concept called love jihad, which is happening in India, where Muslim boys befriend Hindu girls with a false Hindu name. Do not tell them their right identity. Because after President Modi, why do you say president? After Prime Minister Modi has come, Hindus have become far more awake and careful with these jihadis. So here's one thing which I'm telling the guy, which I don't understand. If a Muslim boy he puts on a fake name and he makes this girl fall in love with him, like, doesn't she do any verification? Who's your mother? Who's your father? Where do you stay? How are you going to interact with the guy? Means you're in love, you have maybe intimate relationship, sex, and you're staying together. You don't check with his background, or what does he do? Does him and his entire family uh, uh, become like from Muhammad Iqbal? Do they become like Ram Kumar, and all of them suddenly dress up like Hindus? Like, explain, make me understand. And remember, guys, you don't have to lose your cool. Write it down. People will read it. And please stop saying that, oh, you got afraid and you deleted the comment. Baba, if you comment, it's called engagement. I get more people who will be interested in why should I delete it. It's like I don't have any other job other than to delete. I'm not afraid of your comment, Baba. I love your comment. Please post. Millions of you post. So at least the Google's algorithm, YouTube's algorithm will bring in more people. I'm not going to delete your comment. I don't know why you guys, but avoid objectionable words like, some people put brackets in between the sentences and bad words, and then obviously it'll get deleted by the YouTube's AI. Okay. So according to him, he claims that Muslim boys pretend to be Hindu boys, and they don't reveal their right identity, make them fall in love. Okay, then what? Then what do they do? So these Muslims come under false names, trap the girls, make them pregnant. Shouldn't you get married? In India, you can't just, as far as I know, in India, you can't just make a girl get married outside wedlock. As far as I'm aware, this is not an acceptable trend in India. So, shouldn't you be married? Shouldn't you register? Or can you register with a fake name? And once again, show me news links. Okay. They make them pregnant, then make them hopelessly dependent on them. This is not a theory. This has happened many times. Okay, news links. So you see, now he has given me a claim. There's no links, there's nothing. Okay. So you see, Muslims have pushed us against the wall. And therefore, we Hindus are violently reacting like this. But here's the problem, my dear friend. Does it justify killing a 21-year-old boy for talking to a girl? Let's assume he had love jihad in mind. He was talking to a girl. He didn't commit the crime. He didn't do anything. He's talking. So in order to prevent something which will, according to you, happen after a few years, you kill him? So is that justified? Okay. So that is, therefore, we Hindus are acting violently. No, I'm sorry, but that is not a right explanation. We are totally fed up of this community. Now, this is where you reveal the complete hatred, bias. So, even though the right word is not racism, because Muslims are not a race, but this clearly shows that you don't like minorities. We are fed up of this community. They have taken a separate country in 1947, but some very cunningly remained in India so that they could take over India. I don't know. Why do people feel like this? Like, yes, Islam does want to spread. I told you, I agree with you. Islam does want to spread. Man and woman get married and they keep producing children like they produce rabbits. More children, better. Allah will bless them. I've told you this. Even though Muslims, there are many Muslims who deny, no, what? Show me proof that it is. Baba, I stayed in a Muslim country 40 years. I know for a fact Muslims love to have more children because they believe God will bless them more. And the more the children in religion, the more children each family produces, the more the population grows. Because remember, Muslim or Islam is a religion of conquest. Prophet Muhammad was a warrior. Conquer. That is how you grow. So when the men go to battle, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not supporting Hindu, I'm not supporting Muslims. Try and be fair here. When the Muslim warriors would go to war, the men would die. That is the reason why one man, four wives, because the men would die. So if he impregnated four women, and with each woman he had two kids, so one guy has eight kids. Example, I'm giving example. One man has four wives and eight kids. So if he dies, at least they have children. But if one man had one wife and only one kid, he dies, only one kid is left, right? How can the religion grow? That is why so many Muslim men, they want to marry more women because they want their seed or their name or their religion to grow. Muslims, there are a lot of Muslims who will deny this, but it's a fact. It's a fact, and I challenge you to prove me wrong. I know on one side you'll be like, hey, are you supporting Hindus or are you supporting Muslims? I want to be fair. You tell me if I'm wrong. Hindus, they believe in more like hum do, hamare do, boy and girl. They are more focused on having a boy because my name should continue. Christians, though, they just want to abort and keep their figure and surrogate this thing and all. The Christians, it's become a fancy thing. Oh, we are a dual income, single no kid, dink. Yeah, dual income, no kid. Yeah, they Christians are moving towards extinction apparently, but Muslims believe in more the family, bigger the family, better. So, anyway, coming to this, we are fed up of this community. Okay, they'll take over. We have come down with an iron fist on the criminals. Look at the tone. I'm sorry, man, but deep down, even though you look like a nice guy, deep down you have extreme hatred towards Muslims. See the words. We have come down on them, iron fist. They are criminals. Because they start off very harmlessly and then they spread their tentacles. Tentacles is like Medusa. So you have such descriptive words that make a Muslim look so evil. I mean, if I never knew a Muslim, Indian Muslim, by reading what you're saying, I'd be like, man, they must be very sinister and evil. You get the description. It clearly shows your bias towards them. And I don't blame you. You're a nice guy. Your community, your friends, your parents, everyone, the media, BJP, RSS, the Hindutva groups, they keep bombarding you with this, and obviously they say, no, you keep repeating a lie until it becomes a truth. I know all about them. Well, I guess you know everyone. I'm living in India. Please don't be fooled by these leftist news channels. What is leftist news channels? Please, can someone explain to me what is leftist? So many people have told me this is jihadi, this is jihadi, Khalistani, leftist. I don't understand what is all this leftist and rightist and liberandu. I know it's a kind of derogatory term, liberandu, and then I please just make it simple for me. Don't be fooled by leftist news channel. Who's a leftist news channel? The whole media is taken over by Modi, by the Godi media, they call it. He's controlling the whole bloody media. Media houses are afraid to speak against Modi. He purchased through Adani, NDTV. Adani is Guju. Tell me if I'm wrong. Before Modi, nobody knew who the hell is Adani. He was never in the richest, even richest in India. I don't know. After Modi came, he is the richest in the world. He became suddenly with hard work? Come on, man. He has his hand into the ports and manufacturing and iron and steel, and he is like the god. And Modi and him are like untouchable, man. In fact, I just found out that the investigation in US about something that Adani did, it has just stalled. Why? Because Modi's blessing is on Adani, so you can't touch him. Then what he says, Do you know how many Hindu boys have been killed talking to Muslim women? I don't know. He has not put an answer. Do you know how many Hindu boys? Okay, here's the question that comes to my mind. So, how many are killed? That is number one. How do you know? Is number two. Why aren't the news channels reporting it? And then he says, these repulsive creatures, he's talking about Indian Muslims, human beings, huh? Never talk about that. They only cry when it's done on them. Repulsive creatures. So I asked him, India being a Hindu country run by BJP, why isn't the media reporting it? He said, reporting what? He's saying it's reported like never before. How else do you think we Hindus have woken up? Where is the report? Do you know the agenda of these jihadis? Definitely, most certain. I'm sending you a video. He sent me this video, which is this. He has not sent me a news link, huh? Mind you. He has not sent me a news link. He has sent me a video. And when I click on this link, it goes to The Liberal Hindu. See the title. Obviously, you're going to spread the message of Hindus. It's like asking me to find the drawbacks of Islam and you're sending me to the Muslim network or Zakir Naik's channel. Come on, man. Operation Octopus, how did Ajit Doval plan his master stroke for PFI, the THL special feature? It has 2.1 million views 2 years ago. I don't know what is this about. I've not yet gone through the video. I'm being honest with you. But you are sending me a video link. You're not sending me a news link, and you're not sending me something that is relevant today. You get what I'm saying? It's like when I chat with these BJP supporters, they'll tell me Nehru. Nehru did it. What? Nehru, how many years ago did he die? He died what? 80 years ago? So today's mistakes is because of a guy who died 80 years ago or 60 years ago? What are you talking about? And then here's the hypocrisy. If Modi achieves something good, he sent rocket to the dark side of the moon. And that is because Modi's leadership. Okay. India is purchasing fighter jets or drones or the fourth largest economy. Oh, because of Modi's leadership. Okay. But when it's something bad, Nehru. And if you want it to be even more funnier, this is not a joke. The Mughals. You know the Mughals 400 years ago? What are you smoking, guys? Like, 400 years ago, when the Mughals were there, that's how it got affected today. Aurangzeb. After that movie came out, that Chava. And before that, it was what? Kashmir Files. Oh, the Kashmir Pandits. Oh. Yeah, I know Kashmir Pandits went through atrocities, but the director didn't make it for the goodness of his heart. He made it for money. After that movie, the money, he didn't contribute to the Hindu Pandits. He bought himself a nice, luxurious bungalow in Mumbai. He is sitting on. By the way, I love that movie. I like that movie. It was very powerful, very moving. But you're portraying every Muslim as a bad guy. There's no good Muslim at all. It looks like every Muslim is a terrorist. I mean, if you start following this narrative that he's giving, all Indian Muslims are bad. Like I told you, if suppose I didn't know anything about Indian Muslims, after reading all this, I'll be like, bloody hell, man, these Muslims are terrorists. They should be the most evil people on the planet. And then I said, I asked him, is it okay I share this with my group? He said, okay, fine. And I asked him for a news link. Remember, today's date is 16th August 2025. Repeat again, 16th August 2025. He shares me a news article. And the news article is Gujarat Assembly passes Love Jihad law, dated 2nd April 2021. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 4 years old article to justify the killing of a 21-year-old boy today. And then the climax. He's saying, I'm not lying to you, my friend. I'm 100% telling you the truth. And out of all the possible news channels, he sends me. I'm, I'm, I'll try to share the screenshot. He sends me the one and only, the ultimate Arnab Goswami's video, okay, of Love Jihad. The title is Arnab Goswami's take on Love Jihad. The date is 7 years ago. 7 years ago, what happened is his reason for doing something. And then he said me, if no love jihad, why oppose the law? 4 years ago. So his credible source of information is the greatest journalist since sliced bread, Arnab Goswami. Okay. All right. So my dear friends, you tell me, what do you want me to say? Okay. What do you want me to say with regards to this? How would you react? I'm serious. How would you react? I'm being honest with you. I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy. I'm pretty sure he has good intentions. I'm pretty sure he's a normal chap. If you see his photograph, which I can't show you, very decent looking guy, well dressed. I'm sure he must be a business executive in upper middle class, whatever. But he has so much hatred. Just imagine, against Indian Muslims. He calls them these what? These uh, what? Reptiles? Not reptiles. These repulsive creatures. These jihadists. Uh, anyway, I promised him that I would read out his message without revealing his identity. I want you guys to tell me, what do you think? Be fair. I've spoken the drawbacks of Muslims, the drawbacks of Hindus, both the sides. Now you tell me what is true, what is false. Is it justified to kill a 21-year-old for a claim that was made 4 years or 7 years ago in the paper, or a law that was passed, how many, 4 years ago? Is that your reason to kill a 21-year-old boy talking to a girl? I asked for news articles. Today's date. There's none. But today's date, you'll get the murder of Muslim and lynched. Google search the word lynched and you'll come to know what I'm talking. I don't know what to say, man. Anyway, you guys, I give him my word. I'll read out his letter, read out his message exactly as he put it. I lead up to you guys. Now you tell me. I told you I'm not going to censor anything. I want you to comment, but just be careful with those bad words or whatever, because then YouTube's AI deletes it, and I don't have all the time in the world to sit and read and keep deleting. I want your comments to be there. So anyway, leave it up to you guys. You tell me now, because as how I look at it is, this is becoming nothing like the India Mahatma Gandhi once envisioned. This Independence Day that we are celebrating, I don't know what has happened to India. Is it the BJP? Is it the RSS? Is it Modi's style of Hindutva? What? Or is it, like he says, the jihadis, the Muslims, the terrorists? Anyway, leave the ball in your court. Comment, let me know. Help us. Help all of us see things from your point of view. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. This is me, signing off.